What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Ruureacts back with another reaction, man. Road to 1K subscribers, man. Hit that subscribe button, man. Like and subscribe, man. Give me the 1K, man. I appreciate it, man. But we got. Let me move my subscriber count real quick so y'all can see. We got the criminal history of T.Roy / hit list, a 5-1 assassin, and the best friend of King Von. Man, I'm familiar with T.Roy, man, but I'm not really familiar with his story. I just heard his name a lot coming from like being close to Von and shit. And I heard he was worse than Von. And
T.Roy is one of the most feared and top-ranked BDs coming from Parkway Gardens,
low ass
aka
boy,
O-Block.
low ass.
He was known to be King Von's
Gun was
best
bigger than
friend.
him.
Plus, this guy only stood at 5'1", planning out each hit and executing.
Hey, come on, dog.
Plus, this guy only stood at 5'1".
This nigga's a midget. This nigga's a midget killer, gang. God, fool. This nigga's a midget. He really a midget, fool.
One, planning out each hit
My
and
glasses at,
executing
gang.
them with ease. This guy was a true
Nigga
cold
look
savage.
just like Von, though, bro.
This
That's
is
crazy.
Top Trend TV, and this is the criminal history / hit list of T.Roy.
I'll shoot you. No problem. I will shoot you. Yes, I will. So if you see me, it ain't no shit. Leave me the fuck alone. You don't know if I was on your ass, because I ain't going to get the motherfucking, looking at you and none of that. I'm just going to scorn these dumb ass. Scorn.
This nigga said I ain't. Fool, what? Hold up,
Fuck
bro.
alone.
They said you
don't
wouldn't know if I was on your ass.
Because I ain't going to get the motherfucking, looking at you and none of that. I'm just going to scorn these dumb ass. Scorn. I repeat my brothers, man. Scorn gang. Bro, we stretch gang, scorn gang. You know?
Nigga said I would just scorn your ass.
I'm solo right now, but I got one of my. Believe me.
Where the fuck is Shorty and them at, man? Shorty and them ain't not here. Oh, Jaja, where the fuck is Shorty and them at? Oh, he got buffer.
Oh,
Oh, Jaja, where the fuck is
they
Shorty
got
and them
the.
at?
Do that.
Oh, he got buffer.
Damn.
T.Roy, I don't know.
James Johnson, aka T.Roy,
Act like he
was
seen
born
the
on
devil
October
start
30th,
running.
1993. Born and raised in the most
1993.
dangerous apartment complex in Chicago, which is named Parkway Gardens, aka O-Block. The gangster disciples and black disciples have been battling over this territory since the 1990s, and was named O-Block after a well-respected BD member
O.D.
lost
Perry.
his life, named O.D. T.Roy had 4 brothers, one named Slutty, who
Slutty. I ain't gonna lie, these niggas ugly as shit. Ain't no. Now you know what? No Diddy, gang. I ain't even no type of judgmental type nigga, gang. You know what I'm saying? Boy, these niggas look like they was fucked up in the head though, gang. Both of these niggas look like they'd take a life, gang.
died
I
in
ain't gonna lie. I
2020
don't want
by
no problem,
police.
gang.
On the same
Retarded
night,
for
King
that.
Von died.
Nasty ass
One
finger.
named
I'm gonna stop
HK,
pausing the
who
video,
died in
gang.
2017, one named Zell, and Ellie. He also has a sister too named Asia. Despite T.Roy's height, he was known to have a lot of heart, and he was known to be a fighter. But on August 10th, 2011, T.Roy was forced to become a savage because one of his closest friends of the name O.D. Perry was killed by gunfight. And this was one of the
Damn.
first guys that T.Roy was close to that lost his life. This event really changed T.Roy, and it was time to get some get back. So him and King Von
Look like
matched
brothers,
up
gang.
and went on
God
the drill.
damn.
King Von was T.Roy's closest homie at this time, and King Von, already being pretty active in the streets, assisted T.Roy on his first
Oh, so
hit
King
in
Von was
28,
active before T.Roy.
2013. On a cool April night around 9:30 p.m., a 21-year-old man was fatally shot, and because nobody saw his body, Marlon Monroe was left in the weeds for hours after being shot. His family
Damn.
said Monroe was thirsty after painting his aunt's woodlawn building, and he left the work site and walked down to the block to the convenience store. But unfortunately,
as
Monroe
hell.
never made it to the store because allegedly T.Roy passing by sprayed multiple bullets into the corner, striking him multiple times, his family said. After being shot, apparently Monroe
pistol
stumbled
small
and
as shit.
fell into a patch of tall weeds in the empty lot that adjoins the corner shop. This get back wasn't enough for T.Roy, because his next target was a guy that had a lot of respect on the GD side. November 9th, 2012, Rodney Stewart, aka Boss Trail, was a well-loved
Boss Trail.
GD,
I
and
heard
he was
that
known
name.
for being very well with guns. He was the go-to guy for the GDs if your gun ever had a problem. He was also allegedly responsible for the murder of Sherrod
Bro was the
Wiggins.
hood gun
This
mechanic.
guy was a well-loved
I would
open
have been charging
and
niggas, boy.
apparently Boss Trail shot this guy from across the street with a laser beam. So T.Roy
Damn.
wanted some get back for Sherrod, and he knew that Boss Trail was a high-ranking GD. 6:50 a.m. in the 2600 block of West 83rd.
Boy, hey, was they using switches back then? Was they using switches around this? Nah, they wasn't using switches. Boy, if they had them buttons back then, gang, he would have been putting the buttons on for everybody in his hood, man. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna say the GDs might have been up, because I don't know what the score is, gang, but they would have been putting belt their ass for sure. Oh my
Rodney
God.
Stewart, aka Boss Trail, was found dead and suffered from a gunshot wound to the head and was taken to the hospital in critical condition, where Rodney Stewart later died. Allegedly, T.Roy set him up while he was on his way to see a girl. Rodney Stewart, aka
Damn.
Boss Trail,
That's
knew that his block
FBG.
was out
What's the
looking
name?
for him, because days before his death, he had a bus ticket to go to Iowa in 2 days. He was an STL member and well respected by FBG Duck. T.Roy's next victim was a guy by the name of
That's
Frederick
Lorice?
Taylor, aka Stunner. Police say three people
Taylor.
was going south near 71st Street when another
He was-
vehicle
I think he was
approached.
051
Allegedly,
young man.
T.Roy opened fire at approximately 1 a.m. and a guy by the name
Damn.
of Frederick Taylor, 27 years of age, died 1 a.m. and a guy by the name of
Gang, these niggas was talking different back in the day, gang. They could put a whole AIP right there, gang. Put a whole AIP in you, because they was wearing baggy ass jeans back in the day, gang. Nowadays, niggas be wearing skinny ass jeans. It's just sweatpants, gang. I mean, they starting to bring the fat pants back, gang, but that's more like fashion people. Boy, if them YNs wear this nowadays, gang, they probably got 3 Drakes in their coat.
Frederick
Ain't-
Taylor,
ain't gonna lie.
27 years of age, died. It was not
They probably
clear
got a
what
pistol
had
in his
led
hat.
to the shooting to the police. And around this time, months later, he would lose his best friend J Money to gunfire, and this made
Damn.
T.Roy want even more get back. September 2nd, around 2 p.m., Jerome Wood, aka J Money, a 21-year-old man, was killed when he was shot in the head and body in the 6600 block of South
He got
Rose
shot in the
Avenue
head. That's crazy.
in Woodlawn, and he was pronounced dead on the scene at around 2:27 p.m. T.Roy committed this next murder with his longtime best friend, King Vaughn, and their next target was a girl that was a cold assassin.
K.I.?
She was responsible for a lot of dissing J Money's death
Wait,
on
so
Twitter.
T.Roy was
She
on that
even
move with Vaughn
allegedly
when they went to
responsible for
did that to
his
K.I.?
April 11th, 2014, at about 3:30
Well, they both
p.m.
gone,
Sheriff
so.
Barnes was standing outside when allegedly T.Roy and King Vaughn walked up on her and started opening
Damn.
fire. Him and
Gang,
T.Roy
they ran up on them looking like twins, and I heard Butter was there too in this situation, gang. FBG Butter, I heard he was there in this situation too, gang. They blew his motherfucking kneecap off, gang. God damn. They blew a dyke up. That's crazy.
hit her multiple times, leaving her dead hours after posting her location on Twitter. Jakara Barnes was responsible for hours after
63-40.
posting
Damn, 6347
her
TMP.
location on Twitter. Jakara Barnes was responsible for multiple
Shit
old block
crazy.
murders, including O.D. Perry. And I have a King
Just
Vaughn
like
story
Vaughn.
/ hit list on my page, so make sure you go check that out. T.Roy also has been arrested multiple times too. One time on January 9th, 2014, he was pulled over for having a headlight out and driving on a revoked license. He was then arrested for a warrant. On April 14th,
Sorry, dog, he
2014,
said, "Fuck
he was
it."
arrested again. He was pulled over for not stopping at a stop sign, and when they stopped him and searched him, they found out he had a
This nigga
warrant.
really a
Plus,
midget.
he also had a firearm in his possession, which caught him some time in Cook County Jail. He was then arrested again on November 11th, 2016. This time, it was for trespassing, and he did a little time in Cook County Jail. But on February 15th, 2017, T.Roy was shot and killed. And apparently when he was shot, he was out op shopping. And this means he was out looking for an op that he could catch slipping. His target was a guy that
Niggas
named
don't learn.
T.B. He was a rapper and he was known for dissing his ops in his songs. As T.Roy was out looking for T.B. on his block. And this right here shows you how true of a savage T.Roy was, because he was brave enough to be out by himself looking for ops. But as T.Roy walked inside a shoe store on 71st Street, allegedly FBG Brick spotted him and quickly gave T.B. the drop on him. And as T.Roy started to walk out the store, T.B. walked in the store, drawing his gun before T.Roy could draw his, and shot him in the chest at about 11:55 a.m. Johnson, aka T.Roy, was pronounced dead. T.Roy's death really hurt a lot of people, like King Von, Lil Durk, and Chief Keef, who he was really close to and seen going to a lot of Chief Keef shows. But none less than a couple weeks later, HK, T.Roy's brother, would then catch T.B. and he killed T.B. right in the same spot T.Roy was killed. And allegedly, T.B.
Yeah, he got back for his brother in the same spot, gang. What type of movie shit is that?
smiled and said, "You got me," right before HK shot him in the head. T.Roy, though,
that nigga
was
ain't
known
give a
to have
fuck.
about one son. My prayers and condolences go out to the families that lost
he
their
got a
loved
son
ones
too,
in this
that's
war in
crazy.
Chicago. But that'll be about it for T.Roy. Make sure you like or dislike, comment, and subscribe, and let me.
Damn, gang, that shit crazy, gang. Well, it wasn't a long video, but shit, I just sure damn learned a lot, gang. This nigga was a 5'1" killer with a bad temper, gang. I ain't gonna lie, me personally, gang, I'm scared of any nigga that's 5'1" and toting a gun. 5'1" toting a gun, I'm run. 5'1" toting a gun, I'ma run, gang. I'm telling you, gang, them short niggas be having bad tempers, gang. They already short, gang. Just leave their ass alone. I'm telling you, gang, this nigga was a savage, gang. What the then he was best friends with King Von, gang. You know them niggas wasn't thinking about nothing positive, gang. Man, like and subscribe to the channel, man. Turn the post notices on. Comment when you're done. I'm gonna shout your name on the next video, man.